Alright, we're back, and we're going to be doing another Ninja Turtles draft. And if you saw the last one, I am coming right off of that, so... that last game... That was one of the most brutal games I could have possibly played. And... that I came that close to winning it. And could not find the last couple points of damage on multiple turns. Alright. Gonna shake it off. We're gonna do another draft. And I'm probably just gonna grab the anchovy and banana pizza. Because that's where my heart is at. Is anchovies and bananas. Now, do I want the squirrel? Do I want Venus? Do I want a bespoke bow? I think those are my choices here. I could technically take Make Your Move. I've been doing a lot of white-black sneak lately. This would have been huge in my last game if I could have found that. It had been a thing I could find. Nah, I think I'm going to take Venus. We'll see if we can get some, like, find the novel nunchaku for her or something. Go back to my black-green roots. Plus, I haven't used her as the thumbnail yet. Maybe. Mild regret. I think the white cards are better than the green-black cards, but that's okay. Get me a mutant chain reaction and an ice cream kitty. I think. Like, I could still take Last Ronin and Leonardo's Technique, or not Leonardo's Technique, Leonardo Big Brother. Sorry, Leonardo's Technique was in the previous pack. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's take the better white cards. Alright. And now this pack is just bad for what I started with. What if I took Raphael? That Casey Jones is more for the artifacts deck, though. I don't really want purple dragon, so I would be taking, like, these two. I can take Casey Jones and try and find, like, equipment or something, but... Hey. Because this Raphael goes really well with the last Ronin's Technique. Now we basically have everything for any of our decks. Like, if I wanted to be green-black, would not mind picking up those two. If I want to be, like, white-black. I think, with what I'm seeing, I'm going to take these two. Hey, the two cards I was going to take out of this pack wheeled. That's interesting. Really want the purple dragons. Krang. But also two-dimensional exiles. Yeah, I think I take those. I want the mechanized ninja cavalry, but... kind of hard to pass up on two premium removal spells in your colors. Alright, actual Trag, grounded for life. I mean, now that I have Trag and his soldiers, it would not take much more for Casey Jones to be, like, better in my red-white deck than normal. Stop giving me time to think, because I keep thinking about that last game. Yeah, if you have not seen that one, if you're watching this on, like, YouTube, go back and watch that last draft. That one is incredibly painful. But if you want to watch me nearly beat the actual most powerful card in this set, and, like, a ton of other really good cards. I guess it's not the best card in this set. It's the best card on the bonus sheet. That let you decide which one I think is the best card on the bonus sheet. Go ahead, look at all the source material cards, and you tell me which one you think is the best, and then see if you're right. Because I know if I have the bonus sheet in front of me, which card I least want to see in a game of Limited. There are a few of them on there that would be genuinely terrifying and incredibly brutal to have to try and beat. Because we got things like Shadow Spear and Teleportation Circle and... Ooh, excuse me. I don't think I need two of either of them, but... Let's keep cutting off the red. Yeah, the third one can definitely go down here. Dark Shredder. Wow, if I had managed to stay green-black, this pack would be insane. As it is, I'm gonna pick up some fixing. Do I want the Mauser Factory more than another Alliance? Because I do have the two-dimensional exiles to work with. So yeah, I think I do want the second Mauser Foundry. So obviously I can't get past the best card from their deck. Could I get like the second or third best card from that one opponent's deck? Just randomly get past me? No, we get Leo and Shredder. Alright, give me the neutrinos. And at this point, the EPF squad. Also, I could have had Savante this pack. Like, I could have taken Savante into Stomp by the Foot. Or black-green. Or I could have just taken Shredder and Dark Leo there if I wanted to. Probably not splashing them, but, you know, grab a free mythic. Towards set completion. Alright, April is nice. Foot Ninja is the only other card I could possibly play out of this pack. Probably not going to bother. Really need the punks. Do I want a Mauser attack? Not really with the removal I have. I think this is just take the rare. Taking the rare and... but I'm not gonna play the Foot Elite. Maybe I do take the Mauser attack just in case. Alright, the Alliance came... Yeah, Alliance came back, and... Let's take the uncommon towards set completion. Doesn't matter. I take these guys a lot less. Yes, so... Alright, 46. Let's T-colon creature, see where we're at. Alright, definitely don't need the second rock soldiers. I don't need the null group. Or the Foot Elite. Honestly, we probably don't need either of them until we desperately do. Don't really want the purple dragon punks. Probably don't need the Mauser attack. And I'm gonna go down to land because Trag is, again, the only one that I get stuck on. If I have 5 mana, everything else is castable. So, at 4. Alright. Let's try and do better. Okay. Other than the opponent going first, this is fine. They have surveillance camera then? Because they can always cast it, they don't need a target in play the effect, so... If they are blue-red, my rock soldiers might actually be able to get them here. Like, I might be able to break something important to them. No, I don't super need the land, so... I think we'll be cycling him anytime soon. You know you want to get it in play. And you can crack it next turn and draw 2 cards. Uh-huh. We're really lucky they actually just attack me for 2 and do something else here. Okay. Yep, they wanted him in play in order to draw, or they wanted the thing in play to draw the card, so now we get to go to my turn. Get to play the mountain. Get to destroy their thing before they get to draw cards. We'll get to tap my guy, but that was always going to be true, so... Yeah, I think I just take 5 damage. Yeah, let's get the neutrinos down. Oh, no? Okay. I was gonna say, it feels like they might be baiting me to try and kill Donatello before they get like an artifact in play, get him out of range, but no? Okay. Although they would have needed 2 artifacts there, so maybe I should have gone for it. They don't have something like bot bashing time here. Neutrinos are going to threaten to do a lot of damage to them, both actual damage and keeping their non-creature artifacts in check, so... Opponent, did you want to make a play before you die? Timing out. Okay. Say which one do you want to put it on? Alright. So after all of that, let's go ahead and put this on you. Then... yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to my thing. Hey, that works. Did miss out on a point of damage, though, if I was going to do that. The other option was to kill Donatello again. Maybe that would have just been better. If I did it pre-combat, it also would have dealt them 1 more point of damage. Time out again, opponent. Alright. They do have the ability to remove the counter from their Donatello to draw a card. I'm gonna guess that this is something else. Hmm. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, just notice the 5/4 has reach. Alright, let's get rid of Ray. Buff my creature, see if they want to do something about it. Ah, okay. Yeah, do you have another one of the things? Kill my 5/4? Yeah, they do. Okay. Alright, this is fine. Annoying, but ultimately fine. Dimensional Exile will get rid of their Donatello. They're not careful and they go all in on him. You get sorcery speed. Alright. Not by the way, so they'll probably get to draw a card here. In fact, they will definitely get to draw a card here if they really want to. Yep. No, I can just take the 2 damage. Fine. Alright, let's get rid of Donnie. It's the biggest problem right now. Yep. Draw their card. Now 2/4. That time we didn't miss a damage. We wanted to threaten the Mauser activation on Ray if they blocked. Yep. Okay. Oh, this is lethal if they don't block, so... Alright. Okay, nice and easy. Just the way I drew it up. I guess technically if they didn't block with enough stuff on the Trampler, they really needed a removal spell for one of the two, though. If it had have been exactly Return to the Sewers... Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic there. Would have been the worst, because then they could have bounced the Flyer to not take lethal damage, and then Ray is lethal by himself. In the air, because that was my last Flyer. Alright. Oh, this looks like a mulligan. It's close, but on the draw. I am on the draw. I do have 2-drop, 3-drop. Potentially. If I don't hit a land, though, I'm going to die. Alright. Alright. Arena's back to doing the thing it was doing to me last draft, though, where it's like, you are all in on one color every single game. Potentially. At least my 2-4s will hold off their 2-2 thing for a little while. We will not hold off a 7-5, though, so I'm going to need... I need a white source now, real bad. Like, impossibly bad. Okay. I was gonna say, discarding a card, or are you sacrificing one of your things? Neither, and I bricked on a land. Terrific. A+, no notes. I bricked on a land and on my second color. Alright, now they lose the 2-2 because they can just keep recurring it. Immediately throw the 1-1 under the bus. Oh, thank God. Alright. Getting a quick 6. I mean, they were going to get to do that anyway. It's not like if I went to exile their 7-5, they weren't going to kill one of my creatures, so... That's a 4-4. With reach. Okay. Okay, sure. Why not? The Frog Butler. 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 5. And pass, because if the 1-3, or the 1-1 rather, tries to rumble, I won't be able to block it with Raphael and not one of my other things. Yep, that's fine. Gonna ninjutsu me now? Okay. Okay, sure. Whatever. And replay him for free, yep. Yep. Gonna die. Gonna die real bad. Oh, they are attacking with both. Alright. Yeah, if they have anything, I just lose, so... Cool. Like, all their guys are just way bigger than mine to begin with. And, yep, okay. You got it. That is not a game I was ever going to be able to win. Between missing on my land for too many turns and then all of the stuff they had. That was a few too many rares. Go away, Adbot. I'm in no mood for you to begin with, and less so now. I've banned every single one of your things from my channel. Your messages, they space them out to try and stop my thing from stopping. Although I do have their thing banned for the message. So that should still keep them from showing up in my stream, like where other people could see it. Alright, well. My line's going. Chrome Dome. Oh, that was a pretty good draw. I'm going to assume that they have Mauser Foundries in their red-white deck that Chrome Dome can copy. Oh my god. No, seriously, go away. Stop spamming my channel. Your stupid viewbot thing. Well, now seems like a good time to drop this, kill their pizza, deal them some damage. Okay, feeling as good as I can about my chances. I could play like a medium creature that does not impact the board too much. That kind of impacts the board a bunch. I feel Yeah, vote on that. Yeah, back here, you. I suppose they would still have to double block you. They could block with Chrome Dome on that, but then they're not trading for one of the 4/3s. Okay. So they could play another creature and put the counter on Chrome Dome, making him a 2/4. That doesn't help them much. Helps them a tiny bit, but gets him out of range of Mausers. Then I can just kill the Mutanimals and attack. This could be like Last Ronin's technique, but I still want to stop myself from taking the 5 damage then. Yep. I say they put the counters on the other ones to deal me more damage, yeah. Alright, so all of those are tapped, notably. So they don't have removal here. Alright, that does grow it out of range of the Mauser Foundry just killing it. They do still die, right? Like, if I activate this, hang that, puts another body on the table, puts them to 5. Then I attack all. Yep. You take 5 damage and die? Okay, cool. That's what I was hoping. Sure, why not? I won the game. All that matters that I did not lose. Alright, Arena, are you finding me another opponent with insanely dumb cards in their deck? Because at least I've got 2 wins this time, so... Opponent goes first, hand is weak. I do have a removal spell, though, so... I have 2 removal spells. Alright, might as well make a 1/1. Okay, they're gonna get their other color. Played their land and pass. Alright, little robot, go get him. Alright, main phase 2. That's Leonardo. Painted treats, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Banana and anchovies. Alright, he's down. But in the meantime, I have a 1/1 double strike. So, joke's kind of on you. But they have 5 mana now, so... Ah, they're gonna kill the... Yeah, no, that makes sense. All my creatures are threats when that thing's around. Yes. Probably gonna hold this land now to try and get an attack in. I should have hit them for 2. That was a mistake. That was really bad, actually, with how my deck works and how much life they have to gain. Missed 2 damage. Alright. Rokusaki. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, probably just kill Rokusaki, deal them the 1 damage, and hit them for 2. Have Dimensional Exile for, like, their actual scary thing. No. Gonna be honest, I don't find Splinter particularly terrifying, all by himself. Obviously, he's stopping me from getting an attack in, but you know. No cards in hand, right? So we just swing with these 2, trigger. Then worry what I might have. Yep, okay. Alright, I will play out 1 more land here, because I have plenty in hand to discard to them. And I might need the mana to cast 2 spells in the same turn. Because if I draw, like, a 5-drop... Okay, they snap past. Send with these guys again. We know they'll block with Splinter on Raphael, and I don't have enough to punish, so... For 1, gonna gain 3 life. Play my land. Kill Splinter. And Trag is creatures, right? So we just pass. Don't need them to have, like, Last Ronin's technique or something here. Alright, so we hit them for a bunch. They gain 3 more life. Okay, nice and easy. Alright, one more, then we'll call it. Yeah, seems fine. Nothing crazy, but... Okay. She's a 3/2, they get a scry. Yeah, she's probably good enough. Take her out now. GT down. Manually tapping Karai's technique. Ah, there we go. Alright, well, he has 3 toughness, so... Don't love his chances here. They did manually tap, though, which implies that they have, like, Hamato stance or something. Alright, so let's make them use it defensively. Yep. Now they don't get to kill my creature. And he's back on the ground as a 3/3, and mine's a 3/3, so kind of all tied up here. Mine is so much better than theirs, but... yeah, mine is just better. They want to bounce him back for a different thing. Go for it. Yep. Alright, start making them chump. Don't need the mountain, but we will keep Trag. Are you kidding me? Come on! Really? Actually? Alright, kill Sally Pride at least. Oh my god. That's so terrible. It's not the worst, because I still need something to deal with my double striker, but... it's bad. Okay. I appreciate getting to keep my double striker. I think we hold the land in case I get the 3-1. Yeah, Savante's real good. Constantly growing Doomsday weapon. Yeah, I should just kill him now. He's too much of a threat to leave alive. They have too much life to work with. They're going to get to draw like 7 cards off of him before he becomes a problem. Alright, well, this is a turn I take a ton of damage now. Absolute ton of damage. Alright. That's 8 plus 4, 5, 6, 7. So like 15 damage. Yep. That sounds about right. Yeah, I can't win this. Like, I can make a bunch of chump blockers, but I still take lethal damage. Alright. Yeah, Sally Pride. Absolutely disgusting. I have never had her in a draft. Like, I've had all of the other broken rares, I think. Like, regular rares in the set. But I have not gotten her yet. Now I had to play against her twice today. Alright, so that's going to do it for me for right now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.